Warmest greetings from the Philippines. I am Queen Norhanna M. Choy, a third-year Bachelor of Physical Education at the University of Southern Mindanao, Cabacan, North Cotabato, presenting to you my undergraduate research entitled Online Learning in Action, a Qualitative Inquiry on the Computer Operation and Technology Integration in Teaching Tertiary Physical Education. This study was carried out through the guidance of my advisor, Dr. Marlene E. Orfrecio. As a student enrolled in the Bachelor of Physical Education program, I am exposed to the teaching and learning process in which our professor utilizes technology in the delivery of the content of the lesson. Technology became one of the backbones in the presentation and the discussion of the lessons which happens inside the classroom. Technology integration has been implemented in the Philippines since 2009. This has been carried out through the provision of computer equipment to educational institutions. It also paved the way for incorporating ICT or information communication technology in the curriculum in the higher educational institution programs. Hence, courses content was prepared through Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and video presentations, and delivered using computers and projectors in a classroom setting. Prior to the onset of COVID-19 pandemic, the University of Southern Mindanao, with 1,024 hectares land area, was the haven of more or less 14,000 students coming from the urban and rural areas of the neighboring provinces and cities. Every day, the university facilities became the venue of students' aspirations of achieving their dreams by going to school to attend their classes. However, because of the surge of cases caused by COVID-19 in the Philippines, the CHED released order for cancellation of classes, which led to the students' urgency to get back to their respective places and the shifting of delivery of the content of the lesson from face-to-face to online learning. COVID-19 pandemic gave birth to the USM, a new normal mode of learning or online learning. This sudden setup confronted the professor's ability to comply with the CHED order for educational continuity. Thus, this motivates the researcher to conduct an inquiry on the computer operation skills and its integration in teaching physical education among the Institute of Sports, Physical Education, and Recreation faculty at the University of Southern Mindanao. A qualitative phenomenological approach was utilized in this study. In-depth interview using validated instruments funneled the authentic and reliable results of the inquiry. Validation and verification were also implemented in order to clear up any unclear terminology and to clarify the responses of the research participants. Response categories were interpreted using the criteria as general if the response is mentioned by 50% or more of the participants. The response is categorized as general if there's at least 25 but less than 50%. It is called typical. If it is mentioned by less than 25 or of the participants, it is variant. Coding and thematization were used purely for data analysis and interpretation. 10 faculty members willingly participate in the research, where 100% are masters in physical education degree holders. 7 of them is in service for 9 to 14 years, and the rest were already 31 to 35 years. Names of the participants were converted into code for privacy. The result of the study shows the following themes and core ideas based on the outcome of the interview. In terms of basic computer experience, major themes present that the general response as basic in terms of computer operation. Specifically mentioned were Microsoft Word, PowerPoint presentation, and Excel. When delivering course materials over the internet, PowerPoint is very beneficial as they can elaborate their lessons. The next major theme that was formulated based on the result of the interview is a general response in terms of the online technology resources that they are using. The use of technologies to enhance a student's learning experience is referred to as integration of technology in education. Learners are actively engaged in learning objectives or adaptively created. In online learning, technology paves the door for individualized instruction that addresses the specific requirements of individual learners within a larger classroom environment. Teachers can maximize the use of technology by using a variety of platforms in the delivery of lessons. In the context of these inquiries, specifically on the theme technology utilized in the delivery of lessons, results revealed that common applications used in online learning were Google Meet, Facebook page, and Messenger to deliver their lessons. Respondents authentically state that these applications were prioritized based on students' accessibility. In conclusion, COVID-19 pandemic brought an unprecedented challenge to teachers' competencies. The sudden shifting of mode of learning from face-to-face to online arouses faculty creativity and adaptability. With the university's adaptation to a new mode of learning, faculty were exposed to the challenges and realizations that continuous technological exploration is a must to effectively deliver the course content to the students. Technology has been a great help to assist in delivering the lessons, especially for physical education, as it needs a lot of video performances since teachers have to teach creatively and practice where students could learn immediately. It is imperative that technology played a significant role in today's teaching and learning process. Lesson objectives can be satisfactorily achieved with the creative integration of technology. With the click and tick, readily available resources can be accessed online. Today, the educational process is tailored with technology. Teachers need to become adaptive and flexible. Physical educators must be adept at integrating technology to effectively deliver the content to help the learners. Pedagogy and skills must be thoroughly established for the learners to produce active and fitness-oriented graduates and citizens. Before I end, on behalf of my advisor and our university, I wish to say thank you IOHSK for having this wonderful platform and to allow us to experience this wonderful opportunity. My virtual wishes of good health to one. Thank you very much and mabuhay!